Hello, welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night, and it is a pleasure to say we're back in Hardspace Shipbreaker. Why? Well, temporarily, I think I've done about as much Among Trees as I can until the autumn update comes to Among Trees. I don't think there's a lot else I can do in there. I've just been playing Watch Dogs Legion on stream, and immediately, as soon as the stream finished, I got a notification saying, you've been demonetized. Yeah, because there's an awful lot of copyrighted music in that game, so you either turn all the music off altogether, or anyway, for various reasons, I won't be making videos of Watch Dogs Legion on the channel. Well, until, a review. Until I get to the point where I feel I can make an ultimate review, then I'll make one of those. But, Hardspace Shipbreaker, you should know, if you've been watching this regularly, how much I love this game and how much I love space in general. So yeah, we're going to come back into this. What we'll do we're going to carry on with the career. So we're going to keep going through it and carry on with the career for the time being. There will be changes coming to the channel and the content. They won't be drastic, I don't think. But, I thought I kind of worked out in my head what I wanted to change, but now I'm kind of wobbling a bit on that, just simply because I love making this kind of content all the time. And certainly for PC games at the moment, I can't really stream them. If you follow my streams, you'll know I tried streaming this the other day, but I had to lower the resolution, I had to lower the texture quality, and it was still terrible and had one crash at least. So, not great, but we are playing, and we're here to introduce you. Today, I'm going to introduce you, if you're not familiar with it, to one of the new things they came with the update, which is the Haunted Frontier, which they brought in time for Halloween, which introduced ghost ships. Now, you've also got now, since the last time we looked, you've got stickers here, right? So you can look at the various collections of stickers. I haven't done much since they introduced it, so, 15 Class 2 reactors. And so these are stickers that you can actually attach to your cutter. Is it the cutter or is it the grapple? I can't remember whether it's the cutter or the grapple. But anyway, honestly, I can't remember. But these are the various different stickers. This one here, that says Red Seal accredited, that was designed by a player. So that was the winner of the decal design competition. Got that? Well, I think that's an awesome decal. I like that one. I didn't enter the decal design competition. I did enter the narrative log competition, but, I doubt whether they picked my one, but we'll see. These, I don't think I'll ever get these stickers. Salvage 100 bottles, because I just never, and that's food packs, I never salvage bottles and food packs, ever. But these ones, we're quite close to getting a couple of these. So collect 4 helmets from ghost ships, because we did 3 ghost ships on stream the other day. Vaporized 100 AI notes. So we're quite close to getting those. But to do that, we've got to do a ghost ship. So let's do that. Let's look at the ship catalogue. Now, there's a ghost gecko here, but it's a heavy cargo gecko, which I actually do quite like those. But it's very hard, and it's a ghost ship. So I'd rather not start there, really. I want to do something that we can do relatively quickly. So we're going to do a light cargo mackerel. And just to show you, if you're not familiar with it yet or you haven't seen it, what has happened with the ghost ship updates. So let's check it out. Hopefully this will run okay. I've punched the resolution and the textures back up, so they should be okay, I think. Look at that, you can immediately hear the John Carpenter-like music. Sorry, I'm firing. I've just been playing with my little toy that I intend to use for PC gaming, because the thing that stops me from gaming with a keyboard and mouse is the keyboard creates difficulties for me. So I do have... First of all, I have a new gaming mouse, for a start, which is to my right now. I'm using the controller at the moment, obviously. But I have a new gaming mouse, but also I have a little... keypad, a wrist rest sort of keypad that I got, but at the moment I just haven't had the time to sort of sort it all out and figure out the right key combinations for me and how to set it up and bind all the keys. So also the key binding options seem to be a bit dodgy in this at the moment. Because every time I go into that, I can't get out of the menu again. I have to quit the game. It just won't let me get out of the menu, so I don't know whether that's a thing. Whee! So, one of the other things you can see here is you can see they've added a lot more sort of little bits of debris, right? So here we've got a... You know, you've got little bolts and stuff like that floating around in here. I love that. I think it's excellent. So these little AI nodes are what are causing the difficulties. Let me just get that utility key, well, before I lose track of it. Whee. Let's pull that door off. Whoa! There we go. Let's use the utility key. And we've got it. To flush the thrusters out. Now, one of the things you'll notice about these ghost ships is that they will, all of a sudden, creepy stuff happens. So they'll, you know, they'll mess you up, man. I'm going to pull this off while I can. Yeah, what'll happen with the ghost ships you'll see in a minute. Look at that. See? I've been messing with the keypad and mouse, so now I've forgotten all my controls. So, oh, that's gone all the way into the cockpit. Oops. I didn't really intend for that to happen, but there you go. Is that really? Okay. There's a helmet. Let's collect that. Oh, I got a sticker. So we unlocked a sticker. Yay! Oh god, I'm using all the wrong keys. Now, another thing, these computer terminals have now changed. So there's basically, you've got personal terminals attached to the front of the computer terminals. So you need to pull that off. Because these, see the personal terminals that float off there? See, they all fly away. But they don't count. So those front panels don't count as computer terminals. They count, you know, they're personal computer terminals, but they don't count. When it says in your work order objectives, get so many computer terminals, they don't count. So now, I'm going to pop this open. But quite often with these AI things aboard, what will happen is that they will... They'll, like, open and shut, and they'll repressurize the ship. They'll open and shut doors and repress the ship and stuff like that while you're inside, so you can't... It's not so difficult on these smaller ships, but on the bigger ships that have got, like, lots of rooms and lots of areas in them and stuff like that, there's a lot of... You can run into quite a lot of difficulties. Because they can repress the ship. And if they do that while you're out and about, outside the ship and collecting stuff, what can happen is they end up cutting into a ship that you thought was depressurized. And the little AI ghosties have repressurized it. So all of a sudden you're just screwed. So normally, I'm sure you know, you've seen me do this before, so a light cargo mackerel will be no worries whatsoever in a single shift. I could basically do this with my eyes closed now in a single shift, but... You know, I'm taking a little bit extra time on this one, and, you know, we've got the AI ghosties as well, so... Let's see what happens, but... also, I've forgotten all my controls, so that doesn't help. Whee! Okay. I found that these floors are a bit harder to pop out now. Oh, that one wasn't. Okay. Ooh. See if that actually accepts that in. I don't know whether it will or not. Oh, yeah, see, they just did something. I don't know what they did. You can hear that, like, when when they're revving up to make trouble. But looking at the menu there, my work orders, there's only one more of those nodes aboard the ship. So, you know, once we find that and eradicate it, we'll be fine. Oops. Whee! Yeah, I mean, as far as the race goes, I don't know how often I'll do the race. I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing that I'll do regularly, but, you know, we'll see. I do like doing the race. It's a bit of fun, but, you know, whether or not I'll have the time to spend doing it, we'll see. Oops. That almost went wrong, didn't it? So, look at that, they're trying to repress the ship, even though it's got no floor. Which is fun. I don't really know what happens when they do that, it's really weird. Ooh. See? They might have repressed the airlock now. So you've really got to be careful. No, they haven't. So they haven't repressurized the airlock, but they can do that. So it does happen. Oh crap. I think I've just blown a fuel tank. Yeah, shit. Idiot. I blew a fuel tank like a fool. Blew the bottom of the panel out. Nacelle. There's only one on this, right? Yeah, I think so. Right, let's go get some O2 and we'll pull this thing away from there while we're at it. Hey, look at that. It's okay, Doris, I was just talking about you. You know, I mean, not you specifically, but the fact that I was running out of O2. But you know, I was thinking about you, really.
Curtis, you got 5 minutes left in this shift.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Weaver. So, yeah, I mean, this hasn't been a particularly scary one. I don't find it terrifying. It's just a bit creepy when you first come across one of these. It's a little bit creepy, but, you know, otherwise, it's all good. Now, what I have got to do is find this other AI node. Oops. Well, I thought I'd screwed that up. For God's sake. I'm not going to turn those things to get them out. So, there's an AI node on here somewhere. Whee!
Salvage secured. Account
Ah.
applied.
Found the little bastard. Got it. There you go. It didn't actually look like I'd pulled that off, but I did manage it. So there we go. The ship is now no longer haunted. And as you'll probably notice... I need this computer terminal because I need that for the work order. As you also probably notice, all the music and everything's gone back to not... You see? You see that Helmet Lady's voice is back to normal and everything now? Everything's cool now. Right. So now, I need to rip off all these panels. And the airlock, too, while we're at it.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage secured.
You see? You get your music and everything back and you're all right. Oh, we've got to probably remove the reactor before we run out of time.
Please revisit
Haven't
your
we?
training.
I did this the other day, it didn't quite work, so... We didn't get clattered against there, so we're alright.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Bloody thing. That winds me up. Ah! Maybe.
Helmet damage detected.
Yep, I thought that had happened.
Place grounded repair kits to avoid invalidating your warranty.
I was a bit concerned that that might happen, and so it did. Oh, power cell. Let's get the power cell. Where was that power cell? I was on this side.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
What? Where was that power cell? Oh, there it is.
1 minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up. Weaver out.
Okay. So, I mean,
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
this didn't give you a
Work order complete.
particularly good feeling about the it didn't give you a particularly good idea regarding the ghost ships. Oops. Messed up the thruster cap.
Material deposited.
Yeah, we're not going to make it with the thruster, are we? Oh, we might. Come on. No! I didn't manage to retrieve the thruster, which is a bit of a bummer, but there we go. So, yeah, I slowed down there by having been away from it for a little bit, but you get the idea, and we've got a sticker now, so we can actually see... Oh, we got the data. So we recovered the data from the ghost chip. Wow. Alright.
Okay. Right. Recording this, and then I gotta stash it. Someone has boarded us. Don't know who yet. They hit us with, I don't know, it must have been an EMP or something. Every ship system went down. Then they booted it all back up when something just grabbed us. I could hear the clamps. I heard them cutting in through the hull. Now, if they are bandits, they are a hell of a lot more sophisticated than anything we've run into before. They took over all our systems. Doors are locked and overrides are disabled. The comms are offline. They turned off the damn lights and we are trapped in the dark. And I can hear them in the walls. Oh no. They are in the next room. Please, whoever gets this, tell Harold Lamar on IO Way Station 9. Ted loves him.
So there you go. Creepy audio logs that you can recover from these now. Halloween aboard the ship. Boo, ghouls abound for this spooky night of tricks. A treat, costume and cat. Oh, see, and it's all going wrong. Oh! There you go. It's Halloween invitation. Oh dear.
On the 5th day, the creator, God, JD, did come to Lacey. And to her did he extend his hand, and to him did she refuse. And in his anger and discontent, did he turn utterly to his works with the great wrath. Unto us, me, AI, did he give his holy crusade. This began his great purge. After the purge came a great darkness. After the great darkness came paradise.
There you go. So it's all getting very Asimov in in Shipbreaker these days. Let's have a look. What's we got this? So we got a sticker. We got this one. There we go. Place sticker. So yeah, look, it goes on your cutter or on your grapple. Oh, so you can place them on both. Okay, so you can basically cover your cutter in your thing in stuff. You can put it on whichever one of these you like. Look. There we go. We've got a sticker on our grapple on our cutter. So there you go. Isn't that exciting stuff? Well, I mean, I think it's exciting stuff, but I'm easily pleased. I mean, you know, what do you want from me? Yeah, I don't think we've got any chance of getting... That one's for completing the tutorial, and on this particular account, I never did. Which is weird. I don't think there's any chance of me getting those. And of course, that one we can get when we get to rank 10. That one will have Pride of Place. And I'd like to get these. These are quite cool. I like the data drives thing. So, anyway, next time we'll continue on with the career. That's just been a quick look at the ghost ship thing. That was a fairly small ship. It can get creepier than that on the big ones because they'll start repressurizing areas. And, like, you'll go inside the cockpit and all of a sudden the door will be closed behind you and stuff like that. So stuff is closing and opening and repressurizing and, you know, it's weird. And it's creepy, but it's really no more than that. It's just it's just an interesting sort of extra dimension to the game, really, that I kind of like. So yeah, it's good to see that they're sticking with these updates and changing things all the time, you know, with the stickers and the audio that they've changed for the grapples and stuff like that. So, you know, these things are changing all the time, and I really, really can't wait to see where they go from here on. But I'm going to continue with the career on this now. So this is what we're going to be doing for the time being. Hopefully there'll be reviews and other videos coming up shortly. But until next time, you can follow me on Twitter at Knights_Arcade if you wish. The link to my Twitter channel, as well as my Twitter handle being on screen at the moment, you should be able to find the link to my Twitter channel in the video description, as well as on my channel header, where you will also find links to the Knights Arcade Facebook, the Knights Arcade Discord, the Knights Arcade Patreon page. I am going to be adding new Patreon levels very, very shortly. I have them pretty much all written down. I've just got to sort of figure out and tweak a couple of things and see how they balance with the YouTube membership options as well, because I want to kind of tie those together where possible. So, you know, if you want to support the channel, you can do it one way or the other. But anyway, that's all in there. You know, the Knights Arcade Discord. I do stream. Currently, I'm still streaming here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I might drop a stream at some point in the future. If I drop a stream, it'll probably be Mondays. But at this moment in time, I don't have any plans per se to drop a stream. We're going to stick with what we're doing at the moment until I've figured everything out. But anyway, I've yammered on long enough. So Thank you for joining me. If you don't want to do any of those things, leave a like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future, and ring the notification bell to be notified every time I post new content. But until next time, from Night's Arcade, this is Sleepless Night, saying nighty-night.